Hi, I'm just testing the Nvidia Digits deep learning GPU training system. All the details of this will be on my blog at frog.ai/blog, along with the images that I've used to test on. So the first thing you need to do, if you haven't already done it, is to go to developer.nvidia.com/digits. And if you go down here, you can register and then download the package. Once you've downloaded it, what you need to do is to install it, and then when that's all done, you open a terminal up and you go to your digits directory and run the program in a terminal like this. Once you've done that, it's running on, so you can go to your browser and localhost 5000. It comes up with this page. So what you need is a set of images to test. So I've taken about 50 images of iPads, iPhone, and my Samsung Galaxy, just sort of random images from different angles of each one. And then you put these will be the classifications, the name of these folders, and you put that in an overall folder, and then you go to datasets on the home page and you say new dataset, images, classification, and you can then set up your images for testing, for learning off. So mine are in this directory here, and you name the dataset whatever you want to call it. I'll just call it D1, and then you create the dataset from your images. Now I've only got very few images here, so it's taking no time at all. So what I've got is I've got 40 iPhone, 42 iPad, and 36 Samsung Galaxy images to train off, and then the validation set is very small, 15 iPhone, 14 iPad, and only 12 Samsung Galaxy pictures. So once you've created the dataset, you then go back to the Digits homepage. You can create a model. So if you click Images Classification, it comes up with this page. You can select your dataset D1, and then you can select the kind of network you want to use. I'm just going to use AlexNet straight out of the box, and I'm not going to change any of these solver options. 30 epochs, validation every 1 epoch, and a base learning rate of 0.01. I just call the model name D, and we'll create that and run it. So what this does now is starts training the model on those 122 images and validating it on the 41 images. And as you can see, it's going to be very quick on the GPU with this small data set. And it goes along. This is the accuracy on the validation set as it's learning, as it's going through the epochs. So we'll just let that run till it gets to 30 and see how it does. So it's almost done now. So, and it's saving the snapshots as it goes along. Every single epoch here, you can select whichever model you want. I'm just going to leave it on 30 at the state the model was in at the end, which was a 60% accuracy on the validation set. Now what you can do now, you've trained the model, is test it. So these are my images that I used to train and validate on. We'll just test it on this Samsung image here. Test one image and just see what happens. So this has gone through, it runs through all the convolutions here. These are little images that they produce to show how the system learns through all the layers, what features it's detecting, and you get information at the top as to what its predictions are. So it's predicting the Samsung 87%, which is what it is, iPad 12%, and there's a very small chance that that's an iPhone. But that's all very well and good, but this is off the data that I've used to train and validate on. So what I've got is some images off Google Images. So we'll try these. These are ones that the model has not seen, that haven't been used to train or validate. So we can copy this image location and put it in the image URL box, and then we just test one image, and we see that that's managed to pick out that that is a Samsung Galaxy. It's a 65% chance, 30% iPad, small chance it's an iPhone. If we try it on a new iPhone image, we just replace that here. And test this image. And it's got that as an iPhone, 47%, iPad 33%, and then the Samsung 19%, so it's got that as an iPhone. If we go with an iPad, and we'll copy that location and test that. And we'll test that one image. And it's got that iPad 68%, so it's managed to detect that. And then finally this one is a bit more difficult because it's in an iPhone in a case. We'll just test that image and see how that does. Oh, let's just test that copy image location. There we go. And it's got that as an iPhone, 48%, so it's found that one more difficult. Almost thinks it's an iPad. But yeah, it's very easy to use. It's a good introduction if you're trying to get into seeing what these deep learning convolutional neural networks are capable of doing for image processing. So I'm pretty impressed with the package they provided, and so yeah, I'll give it a go. I mean, I've got all these images here are on my blog at frog.ai/blog. You can download them, and you're welcome to test it out. Please comment below if you've got any questions. Thanks for watching.